Little boy climbs up the ladder of heaven, preparing to go to the moon to clean it. He wanted to clean the round moon into a curved crescent, but just as he reached the end of the ladder, his body floated up uncontrollably, and sat on top of the star-studded moon. It was beautiful. Dad pulls the tool cart out of the warehouse. Grandpa chose a round-headed broom. The father thinks the long-headed broom is more energy efficient. When it's the boy's turn to choose a cleaning tool, Dad stops him. Then he forces his own way of cleaning on him. The grandfather, who was standing by, was not happy. It was clear that his own round-headed broom worked better. The boy is holding a broom in one hand. He didn't know what to do. He listened helplessly to the two men arguing, but none of them would stop to ask his opinion. As far as he could remember, they were always like this. They could always argue about anything. With a hat, Grandpa thought the brim should be raised to look sharp. Dad thinks it's warmer when it's pressed down. The two of them argued and fought. Each time they disagreed, and he slowly becomes a shadow of them. Father wiped his nose. He also wipes his nose unconsciously. Grandpa would pull out his ears. He would follow suit and pull out his ears. When they were arguing, the ground suddenly shook strongly. A huge star suddenly fell from the sky. It was stuck dead in the moon. Grandfather and father broke several cleaning tools, but the big star was still there. It didn't move at all. Then the little boy walked up to the star. He tried to knock it with his hand. Looking at the flowing light, he seemed to find a way. He climbed up the stars, stopped at the top of the star, and took out the small hammer that hung on his belt, and gave it a little tap. The big star instantly turned into a million little stars. In his own way, he solved a problem that neither his father nor his grandfather could solve. The scattered stars piled up all over the moon. This time he followed his heart. He chose his favorite little rake as his cleaning tool. There was no more bickering between them. Instead, they worked together to pile up the little stars on the edge of the moon. And so, a full moon was created by the three of them. Once again became a regular little crescent moon. So, don't always force your ideas on your children. Each person is a different being. What works for you may not work for everyone. What we need to do is to let our child learn to go his own way in his own way.